Hi, I'm Carrie Harper, owner of CarrieFit and author of Flatten My Postpartum Belly. I'm here with Becca today, and we're going to be working through some of the supine exercises that you might have seen in the book or on some of my videos. I'm going to help you define a couple of key elements within those exercises that will help you practice. So when you get started on this, just lie all the way flat on your back. But remember, to get there, you turn onto your side, then roll onto your back. Bend your knees, stabilize your spine, so all of the spine and the backs of your ribs and your shoulder blades and your head are resting on the ground, okay? What I like to do is start with just the pelvic tilt. And so your hands can rest wherever they need to keep your shoulders flat down on the ground. On your next exhale, you're going to lift your tailbone and just tuck that pelvis under you. Just that much, and then inhale to set it back down. So it is a tiny movement, and the idea is to loosen up the lower back. So we exhale and tilt, and we inhale to set it down. Imagine again that you zipped up something one size too tight, so as you exhale and tilt under, you're also lengthening the front body. Yeah, inhale on the way down. Good. Okay, so I usually practice that a few times, and then we expand into the bridge. So to start the bridge, you do the same thing. It's exhale to tilt the pelvis under and then peel the spine off the mat. Stop right there. Make sure that your belly doesn't get ahead of your chest. Take a breath. And then exhale and pace your spine down from the top to the bottom. Breathe here. Exhale to tilt your pelvis under. Peel the spine off the mat. Straight line, breathe. Exhale and peel the spine back down. I'm going to have Becca practice that a couple more times while I talk about a couple of things that she's doing right. So coming up off of the floor should feel like you're peeling your spine off the floor. And when you put it back down, it's like painter's tape. You don't want any air bubbles in it. So you start at the top and you put each vertebra down like it has its own spot on your mat. The first and the last thing is that magic pelvic tilt. It is the magic of this exercise because it helps the transverse abdominis and pelvic floor support you for the exercise. Last one. You're doing great. Then lay your legs all the way out straight. Usually after the bridge, I let the legs relax for a moment and we just kind of wiggle it out for a second just to make sure everything can get long. But when we're laying all the way out flat like this, we're in neutral spine, which means that some of the back has lifted off of the floor. That's a good thing. We don't want to have flat back and flat butt. That's not the idea. We want a nice, pliable spine. So now we're just going to practice some core engagement with this position. Take your hands and slide it between the small of your back and the floor. So there's that little tiny cushion of space there. And what we're going to practice doing is just imprinting your back muscles into your hand. So on your exhale, just sort of press into your hand. And on your inhale, just relax and breathe. Good. Keep your shoulders down. Exhale and press. Inhale and breathe. And one more like that. Exhale and press. Inhale and breathe. And then just pull your hands out and just relax. So that's the start of those supine exercises that we've talked about. Let me know if there are any other specifics on your supine that you would like extra help with. And thank you for watching. Let us know what you'd like to learn.